Okay guys, so if you're watching this video, the chances are you're a small time creator like myself, or you're thinking of joining YouTube and starting a channel yourself. This video's for you. So I officially started this channel around 3 months ago, and it's took me over 2 months just to get 100 subscribers. But there's certain things I didn't know about, and there's certain mistakes I made that I'm going to tell you about so you don't make the same mistakes. There's a lot of settings in your YouTube Studio app that you need to be using. If you're not using these settings, your channel won't grow, you'll hardly get any views, and you'll be sat there wondering why. And it'll be because of these settings, guys. So coming up, I'm going to explain and talk to you about the YouTube Studio app and some settings that you need to be changing now for your YouTube to be growing. Also guys, I'm not a full-time van lifer. I don't live in my van full-time, so I can't continuously keep uploading videos on what it's like to live in a van, because I don't live in a van. I only go out in the van weekends. So what I had to do was think of a channel name that doesn't lock me in to just one niche, like van life. You've got to do all your content's got to be about van life. So I picked the channel name Pause, Parks and Park Ups, so it gives me the opportunity to make videos on different subjects. So that's my first bit of advice, is when you're thinking of your channel name, don't lock yourself into a certain niche. Give yourself room to be able to, like for example, now there's a heat wave on. I can't go out in the van, so I can't make any van content. So I'm continuously looking for other options on what I can make videos about. So I've made a few videos this week about my dogs, because obviously Pause, Parks and Park Ups, I can make videos on just dog content, or take them to the park and make content about that. Park ups, when the weather's all right again, we'll get out and we'll do some park up content. So there's my first bit of advice. Don't lock yourself into one niche. Give yourself a chance to be able to do other stuff as well. Okay, so you thought of your channel name, and you've got a really good channel name. Now what? Okay, so you can create a new YouTube account just on the YouTube app on your phone. You can get it up, you can set it up, you can get it running, you can upload your first video. But guys, here's a mistake that I made. You need to download the YouTube Studio app. Now the reason why you need the Studio app is because there's certain settings you can only access through the Studio app that you need to be putting on your channel. There's certain settings that's only available in the Studios app that you need to do. Okay, so my second bit of advice is download the Studio app, and I'm going to tell you and show you what settings you need to be applying to your channel. Otherwise it'll just get no views, guys, and it'll just stay stagnant. So that's a mistake I made. I just set up my channel with the normal Studio app. I didn't know anything about keywords. I didn't know anything about descriptions. I didn't know anything about, your channel has to fit in a certain category. There's categories on YouTube. Travel, dog content, gaming content, information content. And you can only access that setting in the YouTube Studio app. So for example, there's no point you being in people and blogs. If you make gaming videos, you need to be in the right category. So you can only access that through the Studio app. So that's another reason why you need to download the Studio app. Also, in the Studio app, you get an opportunity to add what's called keywords, tags. Now these are basically signpost tags to tell the algorithm who you want your audience to be, who you think YouTube should be showing your videos to. Now when I started my video up, I had that section blank because I didn't know anything about it. You know, I'm not a YouTube guru or anything like that, but the ones, when I was watching videos on YouTube about how to grow your channel, they were all talking like 1,000 views and thousands of subscribers, and there was nobody actually on my level that was talking 10 views, you know, 10 subscribers. And that's the part that I didn't get no information that I'm giving you now. You know, if you leave that part blank and you don't put any tags in or keywords, YouTube doesn't know who to show your videos to. So for the first however long, it's showing it to all different types of people, and they'll all be the wrong type. I only realised when I got a comment off a gamer basically saying, you know, what's this about? And I realised YouTube's testing my videos on the wrong audience. And if you're stuck at really low views, you're probably in the same situation that I was. So I'm going to show you how to solve that problem now, guys. Okay, guys, so we're in the studio app now, as you can see. Okay, on this side here is dashboard. Go down to settings, and it'll bring up this. This is where you want to be. General settings. Alright. Upload defaults. Okay. See there, all your tags. Put as many tags as you can, even the name of your channel. Put that in there. The more tags you put in there, the more signposts you're giving YouTube on who you want your videos to be seen to. Then go into advanced settings. Okay. Now look at this here. Here. Category. Here's where you put your channel in the right category. Yeah, so travel and events, sport, pets and animals, people and blogs. Now by default it'll go into people and blogs. Okay. But if you're doing a travel video, there's no point in it being in people and blogs or pets if it's about, you know, travel. So make sure you're in the right category. So my first 15 videos, right guys, I had no keywords in this box. And my videos were just getting like 1, 2, 3, 4 views. No views whatsoever. And it was because of this. This is really important. Make sure you're doing that. Now when you do this, see here, featured eligibility, click on that and make sure all them green enabled are all enabled green. Make sure if they're not, that's another problem for your channel. So go now and enable all them. Make sure they're all green, guys. So like I said, guys, it's took me 2 months to reach 100 subscribers. And I know that's really slow. But you know, there's other channels that are even slower than that. I'm putting it down to, do not make this mistake. When I was early on, when I first started my channel, I started it with really cheap equipment. I had poor equipment. I started it with this Akaso 4K camera, proper cheap camera. I started it with that, but the thing is the audio's rubbish on it. And one bit of advice I'm going to really give you is make sure your audio is good. I mean, people can watch a rubbish video with good audio, but people can't watch a really good video with crap audio. So invest in a good mic, guys. That'd be my first bit of advice. And don't stay away from the cheap gear. You know, either do it on your iPhone or buy yourself a DJI camera or a GoPro. You know, you want decent quality. You do not upload any rubbish quality videos to you. I done the first 10, 15 videos. Not only did he not use any keywords, you know, not only was he in the wrong category, but I was also using rubbish content with rubbish audio. And I was swearing a lot in my videos, thinking, oh, I'm smart. I want to be different from all the other videos, all the other van lifers. And YouTube creators that are covering travel vlogging. I want to be different. I want to stand out. So I'm just going to be myself, and I'm going to swear this and swear that. Don't do it, guys, because it'll ruin your channel. It'll stop you from growing early on. You know, keep it all nice and clean. It's just easier for YouTube to recommend your videos if they're all nice and clean, good audio, good video, the right tags, the right make sure you're in the right category. All that all needs to be in place. I watched a video not long ago where somebody said YouTube, it's basically like having a lock, you know, with six tumblers on the lock. Now you've got to line up all them 6 tumblers before your video will pop. Yeah, you can't have 5. You can't have 4, you can't have, all of them have got to be in a row before your video will pop. And every channel's got a number, you know, guys. Every channel's got a number. For some people it can be 10, and then they'll pop and they'll be, you know, the videos will get pushed all over. Other people's it can be 200. You know, you just don't know. But I know one thing, the day you decide to quit and give up on your channel is probably the day your number was about to be coming up. So there's my next bit of advice. Don't give up. Keep going, because every channel has got a number, guys. It will pop one day if you continually do. You know, just keep getting better and better at your videos. Just put the work in. Be consistent. Try and improve on your last video. Yeah? So let's say you've uploaded a video and it's got, say, 20 views, right? But that's okay. So your next video now, you need to do better. You need to be better at the editing, or better quality, or, you know, just keep improving. You know, and honest to God, right, guys, even mine's not popped yet, but I'm confident it will, because it's a proven formula already. You know, if you ask anybody else that's been through it, that's how it works. One day, just one video has been pushed more than any of your other videos, okay? And that's what you'll get your main big subscribers from, and your main big views in the thousands. Now, let's just say that happens, or it's happened to you, and now you're back to low views. Because what happens is it doesn't just happen once, it'll happen again. If it's popped once and now it's gone back to low views, carry on, because it'll pop again. YouTube will give you another chance. You don't just get one chance at it. You know, it'll come around again. So be prepared for it. Just keep improving your quality. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, like I said to you, I'm no expert on YouTube. Far from it. You know, I've only got not even 130 subscribers. My channel's coming up to 3-month-old. But I'm confident if I just keep putting the work in and keep doing what I've suggested you do, you'll start to pop. You know, your videos will start to gain traction. You'll start to get more views, and I mean, who knows what'll happen. Okay, guys. So next we're going to talk about AI. Okay. So if you're not already using AI in creating your videos, then I'm going to explain to you why you should. So go ahead and download either Dola or ChatGPT, both free versions, okay? And I'm going to show you what AI can do for you to make your editing, to make it a bit more easier for you. So this is Dola on my tablet. I've opened it up. So what we do is we ask it, make me an upload pack for my video about staying overnight in Blackpool with my dogs. Free pub stopover. Give me tags, hashtags, titles, descriptions and thumbnail.
Blackpool free pub stopover upload pack. Customized for your white Ducato plus German Shepherds, UK overnight camper rules and YouTube algorithm. Title options. Pick one. 1. Free Blackpool pub stopover. No fees plus dog-friendly white Ducato and GSDs. 2. Overnight camper stopover Blackpool. Free pub parking. Perfect for...
Okay guys, so as I've just shown you, you can use that same thing on ChatGPT or Dollar or any other free AI app. Yeah, that's what you do. You just ask it for an upload pack and it'll give you all the titles you need, all the description, just ready to copy and paste straight onto your video. What it's also good for, right, is before when I shown you about going in YouTube Studio and putting in your keywords, in the tag box. It's good for generating keywords. Yeah, because I'm sat there and I'm thinking, racking my brain for keywords, for my channel. So once Dola knows what your channel's about, it'll start recommending all the keywords you need, as well as all the titles and descriptions to all your videos. Obviously, before you actually publish, just make sure, go over what she's recommended to you. Don't just copy and paste it direct, because there's been a few times that she's made a few mistakes. and luckily I've caught them before I've published it. So whatever she does give you, and you are going to copy and paste it, just go over it before you actually press publish. But yeah guys, Dola and ChatGPT have been a great help for me and my channel. As well as giving you all the keywords and stuff, the best thing about Dola and ChatGPT is the thumbnails. Gives you proper professional thumbnails. So if you've been looking at people's thumbnails on YouTube and you've been thinking, how they done that? That's how they've done it with Dola AI image generator, or with another one similar like that. Gives you professional. What you basically do is you just give it a couple of photos and say, build me a thumbnail off these, include these photos, and then it'll give you a couple of options to choose from. So guys, I also want to explain to you about another little hidden feature what most people don't know about, and it's called social score. YouTube gives each creator the social score. And what social score actually means is, let's say for example, you've been leaving comments on other people's videos. Well, if you've been leaving nasty comments, you'll get a bad social score. Yeah. And YouTube will not push any of your videos if you've got a bad social score. On the other hand, if you've been leaving thoughtful comments, helpful comments, YouTube sees that and gives you a really good social score. And guess what? It starts to push your videos. Now, people don't believe that's true. And I bet I get someone that'll comment and say, nah, never heard of that. No, but it is true. And I know for a fact, YouTube gives every creator a social score. And if you've got a bad social score, your videos are getting no traction. So guys, I don't want to overload you with loads of information in one go. And this information is only helpful really if you're stuck under say 200 subscribers, or you're new to YouTube and you don't really know how to get your channel going. You know what I mean? 15 videos I uploaded, guys, without any keywords. Didn't know nothing about being in the right category. Nothing. There was no information about it whatsoever. I was just putting them up, and I might as well just been throwing them straight in the bin, because them keywords are really important. They're a signpost to the algorithm on who they should be showing your videos to. Now, if you've just got that blank, like I did, you're not going to get any views. And if you're stuck on low views, it's probably because of that reason, guys. Alright guys, so I hope you found something in this video helpful. I'm going to be doing some more of these because I've got some more advice coming up. So if you found any of it interesting, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.